Welcome back, survivors, to part 4 of all the points of interest in Scum. And yes, our first location that we are going to be covering today in the A sectors is the fish factory. I call it the sardine factory because there's a lot of sardines here. And yes, at the moment, I used to come here a lot because the sardines gave you a very good resource of vitamin D, but that is not the case anymore. So you can still come here for a bunch of sardines for a source of food. There is standard loot around here. But as we're carrying on with the series, one thing that I have noticed that in my personal opinion, C2 and all the sectors around C2 is very action-packed and has a lot of good points of interest. And then, of course, there's the major airfield. But, yeah, C2 and everything around C2, I have noticed you can get a heck of a lot of loot if you build your base in any of these 10 sectors. You can get to the factory easily. You can get to the brick factory easily. And then you can make it a nice trip to get to the south. Okay, the south, of course, has a lot of points of interest, but it is separated from the main island. So if you guys want a tip, then try and put a base down as close to C2 as possible. It will enable you to get to most of the loot quite easily. If you're very, very focused on base building, then anything between the two quarry, okay, that's not the quarry, anything between the two quarries and the brick factory is a great idea. Okay, so anything in this, so then these 4 blocks will make a lot of sense. Okay, if you just want to make sure you get your resources easily. But I mean, you can still get all the resources from across the map. But if you've got a vehicle and you want to make sure that you get your resources very quickly for your base, then building a base in these 4 sectors won't be a bad idea. But yeah, as I'm going through these videos, and my last video I explored the B3 castle, which was a great pleasure. So all the castles are quite nice to loot, and they've got good loot. But yes, these 10 sectors here is a really, really great place if you want to get looted easily, have a gas station near you, and just have a lot of action, because I think most of the players will either focus here or they'll probably focus here. And of course, one of the B bunkers is my favorite. I have forgotten now. I'll have to go visit them or look at the bunker maps. But one of the B bunkers is my favorite. And then I love the C2 bunker as well. So yeah, just thought I'd give you guys quick information on that. There's only 4 points of interest in the A sector, so don't worry. This won't take too long. So yeah, we've got this little place. And of course, guys, don't swim across any blue water. Okay, don't swim across any blue water. A shark will spawn on you and you're going to have some trouble. Okay, so don't try and swim over very, very deep water or light blue water. Light blue water is seawater. Dark blue water is clean water. Okay. So yeah, in these factories you get these boxes with sardines. Okay, and you can get these boxes all over the show. Here's the sardine boxes as well. You'll get a few puppets inside here. We know what that is all about. But yes, you get like 3 or 4 of these container warehouses with the sardines in them. There's another one. And here you get the standard one that we all know about. And then you get this little place, which doesn't have any lockers or containers. Okay. And then if you come here, there's another, of course, the other factories here. But here you get a bunch of boxes and everything as well. You get the little shop here. You can refuel your boats here. And with a quad or a dirt bike, you can definitely navigate to these. A lot of people just like using the gas stations on the road. But if you've got a quad or a dirt bike, sorry, you can get to these fuel points very, very easily. Just take it very, very slowly, because if you fall into the water, that's it. Okay, so it's safer going to a gas station on the road, but if you're desperate, come to these fuel points as well. And yes, that's about it on the fish factory. Let's go to the next factory. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so now we are at the cheese factory in A2. And I'm always honest with you guys. Like, if I give you a tip, I'll tell you if I'm not sure about the tip. But if I'm sure about the tip, you guys don't have to question it, because I've done hours of research on any information that I give you. But I've never been at the cheese factory. I'm very honest with you guys. I've never been at the cheese factory. And one of the people in my comments did ask me for my graphic settings. So instead of me writing it down for you in the comments, here's my graphic settings. Okay. Got my field of view on 90 all the way. I'm playing in 2K. High, off, high, 100. I could put the render resolution on 200, but when I get to the big cities, then this will have an effect. You won't really see the effect on the rest of the map, but as soon as you put this to 200, it will seem fine in quiet areas and very beautiful. But then as soon as you get to large cities, you'll see that this starts having a major effect. View distance, a lot of people have this on epic. I just have it on high. Foliage quality, motion blur. The shadow precision I have on 2 and 2000 seems to be working nicely for me. On, high, on, high. Color fringe is like refraction, I forgot the name, guys, but I put this off. It like gives you it lets moving objects look more realistic, but it does affect your performance, and sometimes it does do funny things to my screen, like the trees and the plants start having like weird outlines, which I don't like. So that's why I put that off. High, on, high. And then streaming speed I put to normal. I know that's the speed at which things spawn in, but I just keep that to normal. And then a very big thing in my video control panel settings, manage 3D settings, I do have low latency activated on normal or low. Not the ultra setting, just normal or low. And that seems to help me as well. Okay, so that's it. That's it. I hope that helped you, dude. I'll refer you to this video. But yes, this is the cheese factory. And like I said, I've never been here, so we can see there's a few military. No, I have been here with friends. But at night. Yeah, I remember this. I used to cut up puppets here. So I have been here with friends at night, but I don't think I've ever been here through the day. Okay, so we've got this building here, which we all know. We've got these white containers, which is always nice because you can get gun spawns and you can get bobby pins here. Okay, so these places are very nice, especially for the gun spawns that you can get on top of the tables. We've got this here, it's also a nice place. And then we've got the cheese factory. I don't know how much cheese I found. I don't know if I found a lot of cheese in here. Okay, but okay, so clearly there's cheese in here. I can't remember if I found a heck of a lot of cheese in here. But it is a cheese factory, boys. So you're going to find cheese in here, which has nutritional value. Yeah, in my advanced tips videos that I'm going to be releasing this Friday to Sunday, I am going to be giving you guys some really good advanced tips. But yes, vehicles can get on top here. Although it's not really worth it because everyone can see you. You can come here. Like there's vehicles here, you know, but yeah, I understand why I haven't come here a lot. But yes, I don't think a lot of people come here, so it's quite safe. Okay, and then apparently it's got cheese. I don't... like, I'm sure all the cheese is inside here. I'm just struggling to find the cheese boxes, because in the fish factory, we've got all those sardine boxes. So, I'm not sure where all the cheese boxes are. I don't know if you can loot these things. Anyways, guys, that's a cheese factory. Come here, tell me in the comments where the hell is the cheese. I'm thinking all the cheese in the factory. If you guys know of other cheesy locations, yeah, just leave it down in the comments for me. Just checking the area. Oh, so here's something as well. Yeah, this is just a normal town, but these are nice for food. It's normally got food inside. Can't see the food there, but this is a nice other location. And yes, guys, just remember, I'm showing you all the major points of interest. You can see in every sector there's a bunch of points of interest. Shipwrecks. There's a ton of things you can explore on the map. So go explore every little orange dot and familiarize yourself with the map. Okay? Now let's do the southern quarry quickly, which we did cover in the last video. And let's go to the major point of interest, which is the naval base. Okay guys, here we are at the southern quarry. That's the northern quarry, which I like. This is the southern quarry, which I don't like. And you guys might go, Luthais, come on man, you're an explorer. You love all points of interest. Yes guys, I love all points of interest, but just look at this. Whenever I go to a point of interest, I look at the danger level of it. Now, if you can see here, there's a bunch of rocks which people can hide behind and snipe you. Okay? Of course, the quarries have got these hills, but I don't see this gravel as negative, because I can come here with my dirt bike and have a heck of a lot of fun. Hopefully, a sniper isn't good enough to shoot me off my dirt bike. But yes, the quarries are, first of all, a heck of a lot of fun to just ramp around, okay? The track is fun as well, but I am exploring the map for the best places to have fun with my dirt bike. The motocross track is one, and then the quarries is my second point. I am looking for other points. But yes, there's just a lot of sniping locations, okay? It's very closed off, which I'm not absolutely crazy about. And then secondly, I can get what I want from the northern quarry, okay, and I don't have to come to the southern quarry. If there's a lot of people, if I feel there's danger at the northern quarry, then I'll come to the southern quarry, you know, and try and make a getaway. Like if people shoot at me at the northern quarry, I'll drive with my pickup truck, you know, and then come here, and hopefully I know exactly where the freaking bags are. Yeah, like here. So I'll come and drive in here quickly, you know, grab a bunch of bags and just spin away. Okay, so that I don't get killed. I can come in here as well, but this is a bit closed off. So I'll rather open and close this door, and then open and close it, and just, you know, just book it out of here. But you can get loot inside here. I can just sprint to here. Yeah, this is a much better place. It's deep. And then I don't know. Can I get out of here from there? It's going to be a bit difficult. Yeah, I can get out there. And I can get out there. But I mean, getting in and out there seems to be the best idea. Always looking for exit strategies. So yeah, that's it. That's it. That is the southern quarry. Now let's get to the second most dangerous place on the map. You guys know that the military airfield is definitely the most dangerous place because of the underground bunker tunnels. And at the naval base, you've got the submarine, where the submarines are parked, and there you also get megs underground. And that's why I classify it as the second most dangerous place on the map. Okay guys, the naval base is frigging huge. Okay? But again, the loot is in conjunction with the threat level. So first of all, you're going to have Megs shooting at you here all the time. But if you've got a base, this is one way you can use the naval base a lot. A lot of people don't like making their bases on the edge, on the coast. Okay? But I'm definitely going to make a base on the coast at one point. If you can't find a vehicle, try and find a boat at least. Okay? A lot of people hoard vehicles, except on my server because I've got strict rules on there. Survival Evolved. Just another plug there. But yes, if you're struggling to find vehicles, try and find a boat. And then you can get to the edges. Okay? It does make it difficult for you to get into the center. But I mean, there is a river that you can take, which is going to be quite dangerous. But there is a river that you can take to get in here. There is a river that you can take to get up here. Okay? But the reason I would build a beach house, a base on the beach, is because I can loot everything on the beach quite easily, and I can get to the naval base quite easily. Okay, so a great base location for me would be somewhere here, or even here, or even here, especially here because no one really wants to come here. But this is a very, very nice base location because the road can take me to all the places I want to be here. The boat can take me to all the places I want to be here. And the boat can take me to the naval base, to that large town, to this factory over here, which I didn't cover in my points of interest. So go and explore that place as well. That place is not too bad. And then I can come here, which this is a point that we're going to cover in the next video, which has a lot of great loot. The train yard has got a lot of great loot. The city has got a lot of standard loot. And then the bike track is a really cool location. And this place is a really cool location. And you've got the bunker. Okay? So, for a base on the ocean, these 4 sectors really, really stand out to me. Not really here. I feel very cramped. And I'm not gonna take a boat to this populated area. Okay? So, here in the open is a very, very attractive option for me. You can go more this way if you want to, okay, to have access to this area a lot quicker. Like if you want to use this river or this river a lot, then these 4 sectors would be a great idea. But for me, these four sectors is more cut away from the rest of the population, and it's going to be a little bit more peaceful, okay? But yes, as you guys know me, I can never switch off my brain. And that's why I love just talking to you guys. I don't like any scripted videos, guys. So if I fumble my words, or you guys laugh at me because I'm using the wrong words, that's the discussion you have with friends, okay? Sometimes a friend that English isn't his first language, but still, it's much more natural, boys. It's not, and girls, it's much more natural. So it's got the cranes, which is always nice, okay? It's got this building here, which you all know I love. I love these buildings, okay? So it's got a few of these buildings that I like. It's got the Megs, which I'm not crazy about. It's got these 2 places. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down. It's got these 2 places. It's got a very wide variety of loot. It's got this building, which I love, okay? It's got this one more factory that I really, really love. And this factory has got the workbenches and everything. The naval base has got everything you basically need, except for the standard loot that you'll get in a town, okay? But it's very, very big. Very, very, very big. Very, very dangerous. But if I've got a boat, I can stay out of the Meg's path, okay? Yeah, you know, if you want to look for thread, boys, this is the place to be if you want to look for thread. There's loot there. Here's loot here. Again, being patrolled by Megs. But if I've got a boat, I can make it a little bit easier for myself. I'm definitely not gonna come here to refuel with a dirt bike or quad. I'll definitely come here with a boat, but I won't refuel here. But of course, you've got your own refueling point over here. So yeah, here on the edge is massive, massive. You can get really, really great loot here. Okay. And that reminds me, I need to come here more regularly, because what Luthais does when he comes here, folks, is Luthais loves danger. So Luthais comes in here, and that's where it gets very, very freaky. If you're asking me how the hell do you get in here without a boat, I don't need a boat. There's a hatch over here. Okay? There's a hatch over here that I can get into. And then I pop out here. Okay, and then I can walk up here. And then I usually die. I've been killed by players inside here, but the Megs have gotten most of the kills inside here. It's extremely dark, very covered by Megs. Okay, but if you're looking for a challenge, you can come in here and loot the area. Okay. It's just very dark. I don't know what's going on with the lighting at the moment, but in any case, it's just very dark, okay? It's got standard loot, but they really have to spice up the loot for me, guys. Like, really, they need to spice up the loot for me in a major way, because this is a death sentence. That's why I added it to my One Life Ultimate Survival Challenge on the One Life server, because looting out here is not the end of the world. But looting in here is very, very difficult. Okay, especially with the damage that the Megs do now. If you get trapped in here, guys, and one thing that you guys must know, if the Megs see you too much, they will literally lock onto you. Like, if that Meg sees me regularly, and that Meg sees me regularly, and I'm just waiting here, like I'm waiting behind here or in here for a gap, they'll just keep looking at me. I've had it that they literally lock onto me and they don't want to move. Okay, so then I have to sprint, which is very dangerous, or I have to log out. And yeah, if you want my advice, logging out is a good option to get rid of the aggro. Running when they locked onto you like that is not a good option at all. But yes, this is a really, really... Look where I came from, boys. Look where I came from. This place is bloody massive, man. I came from there and I came out here. This place is massive. But that loot is absolutely great. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 hangars. 6 of those buildings, 2 factories, offices, there's a little obstacle course there, this is an intense loot area, but trust me, the major PvPers will come here as well. So of course we know what's in these, okay, and let's just look at these buildings quickly. I'm sure these buildings are the good ones. Yeah, they're the ones with the lockers and the crates. Whoa, man, slow down your bloody camera, man. Yeah, lockers and crates. Lockers and crates, okay? So those are the nice and spicy ones. And then I'm sure these are the lockers and crates as well, for some spicy loot. Okay, so, guys, in my personal opinion, the only reason I told you guys to explore the naval base completely in the challenge is because to explore this place completely is where the challenge lies. Okay, that's definitely where the challenge lies. But since I've removed that from the missions, because it will just take a heck of a lot of footage to prove to me that you've looted the entire place, for you guys, don't go inside. Okay, unless they change something drastically down there, I don't see any reason to go down there. Okay, you can get all the loot that you want from outside. Inside is extremely large. You guys can see there's the 2 hatches which we can get in there. You can use it for PvP strategy if you know people are here, you know, then you can maybe, but still you probably got to get detected by the megs. So that's what I do. Okay, I'm a sucker for punishment, but I have looted the outside of the naval base before, and man, it's really great loot. And there's a lot of places to run away. If you're stuck there, that's a little bit uncomfortable. But there's a lot of cover, there's a lot of cover, there's a lot of cover. You know, and if the megs really make it uncomfortable for you, throw off your backpack, you know, and jump into the water. Like if a meg doesn't want to leave me alone there, I'll throw off my backpack, jump into the water, swim around, attract him on this side, okay, run back, get my backpack, and then run away. I just want to get him unlocked if he's locked onto me. If he's standing still and literally just looking at where I am, I want to do something to distract him. If I've got teammates, I'd ask them to shoot him, you know, to get his attention off me. But yes, guys, great place to finish off part 4 with. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the loot is very close. Very close. Now, the military airfield is just as fantastic, but that's why I'm forced to go underground when I'm at the military airfield, because that's where all the fantastic loot is. So going underground at the military airfield is 100% worth it. If you don't go in there with a ton of loot, you're going in there to get loot. Don't go in there with a ton of loot, because then you're probably going to get frustrated. Okay? But if you can master the underground bunkers at the military airfield, you're going to be delightfully surprised. Okay? And then there's the other point. So yes, guys, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Smash that little thumbs up button below the video. If you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, click that subscribe button, join the Discord. And yes, if you want to support me and help me make this dream a reality of becoming a full-time YouTuber and streamer, then the Patreon link is down in the description below as well. Thank you for clicking on this video. I thank you for watching. Every click, every minute you spend watching a video supports that YouTuber. So I highly appreciate you. See you guys in the next video, and cheers.